Hello people, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be doing a new reading challenge, which is going to be a spoiler-free reading vlog as well. As you might have seen, I've set a very ambitious September TBR for myself, and I want to be on top of my game. I want to read as much as I can. So one of the things that I want to try out to read as much books as I can is to wake up early, and so I can have just some time to myself and read for a few hours every morning before I have to start my day off. And so in this video I'm going to be waking up at 6 a.m. for a week just to read. And apart from getting more reading in this way, I'm also doing it because I want to be more productive in my day-to-day life as well. And you always hear people saying early bird catches the worm, and people are always saying that when they wake up early they're way more productive. And a little while ago it was also a kind of a trend to do the 5 a.m. challenge, wake up at 5 a.m. to have a productive life, and I'm kind of tapping into that. But instead of waking up at 5, I want to wake up at 6 because if I wake up at 6 a.m. I will still have 2 hours to myself to just read. So I feel like that should be enough. And I also think that if I have to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm just gonna be a zombie, and it's not gonna work for me. And I will not really get anything out of it because I will be too tired all day to read, to do anything. So I decided 6 a.m. is a better option for me. And this is also something that I want to be sustainable for me in my life. I'm going to do it for a week first, but it's also something that I want to try to see if I want to keep this going after that week. And maybe it will improve my life. So I'm saying a week. Sunday is rest day. I'm gonna keep Sunday a rest day, so I'm gonna do just 6 days. I always think doing just a work week of 5 days is kind of a cop out, so I'm going to try and do 6 days instead of 7, and keep Sunday a day for me to sleep in and relax. So 6 a.m. every day just to read. Let's get into the video. Good morning people. Today is Monday and it's the first day of waking up early to read more, and it's 6:15 right now. I just woke up at 6 and I made myself some coffee. No, I made myself some tea and brushed my teeth, and now I have about 2 hours to read. So it's going well. I almost slept through my alarm. It was I set 2 alarms. I set one at 5:45 and one at 6, and then I shut them off both. And then at 1 minute past 6, I just startled awake, and I remembered why I put those alarms on. I put on my cozy cardigan and made myself some tea and brushed my teeth, and now I have about 2 hours to read. And I'm currently reading Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Dower, and it's about a fantasy world, which is all I know right now. Actually, I'm on page 94, so let's see how far we can get by 8 o'clock. It's 7:15 and I'm starting to feel it now. And 6 o'clock isn't that early, but it's earlier than I'm used to, so it's early for me. It's 7:20 almost now, and so I've been reading for an hour. I'm on page 136, so it's going well, it's going good. And but I've been yawning for the past hour, so I needed a little I needed a little wake up moment, so I thought, well, maybe if I talk to the camera I can wake up a little more. Yeah, so it's going good. The book is nice, which probably helps, and the sun has come up in the meantime, and I guess I will keep on reading for another hour, and I'll update you after that. It's about 8:30 now, and I have gotten to page 169, so I've read about 75 pages in 2 hours. I made myself some more tea, and I'm going to groom and dye my eyebrows now and then get ready for the day. And yeah, we'll try this again tomorrow, see if I'm less tired, maybe more tired, and if I can read more or less. So today was good. I felt tired, but it was doable. Somewhere around the last half hour of reading, it was starting to get a little bit hard. I was starting to not take in the words as much as I would like. So yeah, I hope that will be better once I wake up more often at 6 o'clock. So I won't be as tired. It will be just the normal time for me to wake up. But I don't know if that will happen within a week, but we will see. See you tomorrow for another day of waking up early. Hello people, it's the next day, it's Tuesday, and I'm walking my dog right now. It's 1 o'clock, and I did not wake up at 6 a.m. this morning. I overslept. I did not sleep well last night, and I also did not sleep well the day before, so it's probably why I overslept. I just was really tired. So the night of Sunday to Monday, I didn't sleep before 1 a.m. and so I woke up at 6, so I had about 5 hours of sleep. And yesterday I did go to bed really early, and I was tired all day, and I did not take a nap specifically so I would be tired in the evening, so I could sleep early and wake up at 6 again. But I did go to bed at I think I was in bed at 8:20, and then I read for about 2 hours again. But then I couldn't sleep. It took a while before I fell asleep, and then I woke up a bunch of times middle of the night. So yeah, I did not wake up at 6. I tried, but it didn't work, and we will try again tomorrow. And I'm just like, well, at least I read another 2 hours last night, so in that way I still covered a lot of pages, made some progress in my book, and yeah, I will check in again tomorrow when I will wake up at 6 a.m. Good morning people. I woke up, got out of bed, and now I'm going to make some tea and read. I'm curious to see if I can make it to page 350 in the 2 hours this morning. I'm still reading I'm still reading Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Dower. And I am on page 251, and I was going to go outside to see the sunrise. But I've decided to do that tomorrow because today, this morning is kind of busy. So I want to be at home to do my morning stuff, and I don't want to be late. I'm a bit more scatterbrained than normally because it's so early and I've not had tea or anything. So I'm on page 251. I'm going to read. I'm going to read for I'm going to read for 2 hours and see how far I can make it in 2 hours. And it's almost 8 o'clock now, and so I've been reading for about an hour and a half, and I'm on page 305, which means I've been reading about 20 pages every half hour. And I feel like I could read up to page 330 if I read for another half hour, but I have to take a break from reading so I can get back into it with some new found some new energy, some new focus, and so I thought, let's take a break and get ready for the day and then read for another hour after that. So I'm gonna do that now. So I just got ready for the day and I feel a lot more awake now. So I feel like I can do another hour. No, I cannot because it's almost 8. It's 7:45. So I just got ready for the day and I feel a lot more awake now, and I've got another half hour to spend on reading. As I said, I'm on page 305 right now. I don't think my goal this morning was to get to 350 after the 2 hours, but I don't think I will make that. But 330, I should be able to get there, I feel like. So while I was getting ready, I watched a few reading vlogs from other YouTubers, and it got me hyped up to read again. So I feel like 25 pages in half an hour, it should be possible. So I'm gonna try and do that right now. But first I want to tell you a little bit about this book, Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Dower, I don't know, Dower? So this book follows 3 main storylines set in 3 different times. The first one is set in 15th century Turkey, and it follows 2 people, one inside Constantinople and one in the army, trying to overthrow Constantinople. And then there's another storyline that's in the present, and it follows 2 people, one older man from when he was younger, so it starts in the 40s, and then another young man that was born probably around the year 2000. Then the third storyline is set in the future, and it's not on Earth, they're on a spaceship, and that's only following for, well, right now I'm halfway through the book, it's only been following one girl. And the thing that all these 3 storylines have in common is that the people we follow, they have miserable lives basically, but they find joy in stories. And the one story that is common throughout all 3 of their adventures is a story about a land called Cloud Cuckoo Land, which is a city on top of the clouds where everything is magical and lush and pretty. And the story follows a man trying to get to that city by turning into a bird. So that's what this book is about. Read for another half hour and see how far I can come in that half hour. I was wrong. It's not 8, it's 9 right now, and I have to leave at 10. I have to leave at 10 o'clock, and before I leave, I have to walk my dog. So I do not think I have half an hour to read, but I do have 15 minutes to read. So I'm gonna pour myself a coffee and then read for another 15 minutes and then walk the dog and then we leave. But at least I read quite a lot. I did not. At least I read for almost 2 hours this morning. Of course, I don't know yet how many pages I will have read once the 15 minutes are over, but I'm guessing about 60, which is still 30 pages an hour, isn't it? But yeah, it's a little bit over 30 pages an hour, but not much. But we're slowly getting quicker. I actually ideally would like to finish this book today. It's August 30th, and then tomorrow start a new book. Good morning. Today's Thursday and I overslept again, but not as much as on Tuesday. It's 6:30 now, so I only overslept for half an hour. But the sun has come up, so I can't go watch the sunset now. I'm just gonna make myself some tea and then read, and I can get a good hour in at least, so it's something. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. The first page that I have to read today, and something very sad happens right away. So I'm on page 345 right now. And yesterday I said that I wanted to finish it, but I clearly didn't. But today we're gonna try again and finish it because it's the last day of August, and tomorrow I want to start my September TBR. So there's almost 250 pages that I would have to read today, but I'm gonna try and do that. So tomorrow morning, hopefully you will see another book, but today we're still on Cloud Cuckoo Land. And again, I'm on page 345, so if this was a normally sized book, I would have been done by now, but I'm not. So yeah, I'm gonna read for an hour straight right now. So good morning. Today's Friday, and today I actually woke up 2 minutes before my alarm was set to go off. So I think I'm slowly starting to get into the rhythm of waking up at 6 a.m. But it's it's still pretty hard. It's still not easy for me to wake up this early. But today's Friday, it's day 5, and even though I've only actually woken up at 6 3 out of those 5 days, I'm still kind of proud of myself for doing this. And I think that if I didn't do it for a video on the internet, I wouldn't have succeeded in this way, because I wouldn't have as much of an incentive to actually get out of bed, and I would just have, your brain fights you. Your brain is really not trying to wake up that early if it's not used to that, especially if there's not really anything to wake up for. So YouTube really helped me out here. Yeah, I'm still on the same Cloud Cuckoo Land. Yesterday I said that I wanted to finish it yesterday, but I didn't. I'm almost finished though. I'm on page 469, so there's just a little bit over 100 pages left. I've got 2 hours now to read, and I'm going to try my very hardest to finish in those 2 hours, but since I only read 30 pages an hour, I don't think that's going to happen, but I will be almost finished after those 2 hours, and I can definitely finish the rest of the book today. And if you're wondering if I'm still wearing the same clothes, yes, I am. Don't worry, I don't sleep in these clothes. I just put them on in the morning when I wake up and then wear them for 2 hours while I read. And then I get changed into my outfit for the day. So I feel like it's not dirty and I'm not going to put it in the wash after wearing it for 2 hours. So yes, I'm still wearing it. No, it's not gross. At least you let me know if you think it's gross, but I don't think it's gross. Today's also August 31st, so it's the last day. It's not the last day of summer, but it's the last day of summer for me. September starts fall. So I really want to finish this book as part of my summer reads, and then I want to start my fall reads tomorrow. So I definitely need to finish this book today. I've been really enjoying it, and the 3 storylines that I told you about are connecting right now. So I'm very curious to see what will happen in the last 100 pages, in what way these stories are connected. And I'm just very curious how everybody is going to end up. So let's get into reading. Hi, good morning. Today's Saturday and it's 9:15 and I just woke up like half an hour ago. So I slept through my alarm again. It's proven difficult for me to wake up this early, but it is okay because it's Saturday and I have got all day. And yesterday we went to a birthday celebration and we came home after midnight, so you know, I was very tired. We walked the dog after that, and yeah, we didn't go to bed before 1 o'clock, so I guess it was not that weird that I couldn't wake up so early this morning. But yeah, it's September 2nd and I'm going to be starting today in Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which is a sort of cozy fantasy, rivals to lovers romance. And just the cover and the setting, it all feels very autumnal, and I'm very excited to start September off with this book today. So I guess that's it for this week's challenge, and I will be wrapping up my thoughts and prayers in the next clip, so stay tuned for that. So I still have to wrap up my thoughts, and so the last clip that you just saw was a week ago now. Yeah, so waking up early to read is a very good idea, but it didn't work that well for me. As you could see, I overslept 3 out of 6 times, and since that time I haven't been able to wake up earlier to read, even though it was my plan to keep this into my daily regimen. So I am pretty disappointed about this, but I was able to finish a book this way. So it did work. It did definitely work. But uh, I lack discipline. So yeah, this is definitely something that I would like to try again someday, but it didn't work that well for me last week. So I did finish Cloud Cuckoo Land and I did really enjoy it, and I reviewed it in my last video, which is called What I Read Over the Summer. So I'm going to have to find other ways to improve my reading and improve my reading speed, and I'm going to have to find other ways to give myself more time to read. Yeah, you can expect videos coming where I try to read more. I'm probably going to be doing another 24-hour reading challenge soon, because I do want to finish my TBR for September, and right now it's not going too well. And also I'm going to be trying other challenges to improve my reading as well. So if you want to see more of me trying to improve my reading, please subscribe, like this video if you liked it, and that's it for me for today. Thank you for watching, and I see you later. Bye!